she's just going to fix a tiny thing, okay? My philosophy has always been like makeup isn't a camouflage or for hiding you. It's about actually allowing you to become more of who you are, more of who you feel like you are. If you're a punk, you know, makeup can help you really kind of embody that spirit.
C'est un peu elle qui a lancé les prothèses dans le milieu du luxe et elle est arrivée avec ces petits monstres un peu. Ça posait une question plus large. Qu'est-ce qui est beau, vraiment?
You can probably define me better than I can define myself. Okay. Oh, you've got it?
We have the ham, Isamaya.
What time do you wake up this morning?
I woke up at about 5 a.m. We had a show just before this, so my team travelled to a show. We did that till about 10:30 and then came here. Do you know where we got up there? Oh, okay.
How are you?
Okay, how are you?
Fine.
So we're at the Vivienne Westwood and Andreas Krontner show in Paris. This is the backstage. This is the hair, this is the makeup, models, producers, all of it.
You love this? But do you want a bit? No, it's whiter. Oh, whiter. Yeah. So you have that effect. Oh, I'm sorry.
This is one of the more challenging shows just because it's a very, things have to come together at the final moment for this show to work. And I think a lot of the time, we don't even know what we're doing till we're backstage at the show, which sounds like madness, but it just means everything's kind of done on impulse and instinct. You just intensify that a little bit more. I think that's not going to read, just here and here. Sorry, go on.
Is your life always like this? Like, do you not get a break?
It's always like this. I didn't feel like a makeup artist for a long time. I went to art school as a painter, I did industrial design, and I was in theatre companies, and this was just another extension of like a creative activity. When I dropped out of university, I did kids' face painting because I didn't have any money, and it was easy for me and quite fun. And you know, I'd have to go and do birthday parties and do like 25 kids, and each kid only had 7 minutes, so you really were trying to like smash out a big look in 7 minutes. So I think it was all about speed really, and dealing with, you know, difficult parents, difficult fashion people. It's the same thing.
You're obviously like traditionally attractive for our society, but you love to put makeup on yourself.
That's very nice of you. Depends which society. At the beginning I put myself in things because I didn't have money to pay for a model, and I wanted these self-directed projects, and bloke wants us to get out. So we walk backwards while we talk. So I feel like, yeah, it was really just a case of not having the budget to put a model in, so I did it myself. And I can also push myself a lot harder. I don't care about latex getting in my eyes, and I don't care about, you know, scratching myself or having a nosebleed or whatever it is. And so that was kind of the easiest thing to do, was to...
So you're using yourself as your own like sort of guinea pig?
Sometimes. If it's something intense, yes. I don't want to get sued.
Je l'ai découverte au moment où elle faisait vraiment beaucoup du travail avec des prothèses, à utiliser des choses qui n'avaient rien à voir avec toutes ces belles publicités de cosmétiques, avec un éclairage incroyable, des personnes très belles. Et elle est arrivée avec ces petits monstres. L'approche était tellement intéressante. Elle a beaucoup appris sur la photographie, sur comment poser, sur c'est quoi un bel éclairage, c'est quoi qui donne bien sur une caméra. Quand on travaille sur un plateau avec elle, elle sait exactement ce qu'elle doit dire au mannequin pour obtenir la vision qu'elle avait en tête, pour que ça soit ce qu'on voit sur l'écran.
My approach to my work, which is maybe more artistic or whatever, the fact that it's in the beauty space makes it stand out and feel different. If I took it into an art space, I'm sure it wouldn't have the same kind of effect, because people are used to avant-garde ideas and that kind of thing, and all sort of weirder ideas. This is the first character. I'm a bat. But I think it's because of the nature of where my work falls, beauty editorial, you know, brands, whatever. It always makes it feel perhaps more extreme and less like the status quo, whatever that is of beauty.
Sorry, I just have to do one other thing.
So the inspiration today came from lots of different themes. There seemed to be a similarity with all of these, that there was this kind of real pale whiteness under the eye. We were looking at 17th and 18th century European makeup, which of course has that very kind of intense paleness, and back in the day they would have probably used things like lead and powders to create that feeling. We're also looking at Japanese influences like Buto dancers, and again this kind of geisha-esque paleness in the makeup. Per usual. All right. Hi. Hey. For me, the way I work, I think, is just problem solving. I'm just creatively problem solving. That's why I work with teams and designers, where I'm trying to help them translate their own vision. I have to do a lot of that, which gives me a lot of different perspectives of beauty, or what people find desirable and attractive and moving. And I mean, that's really great, because I think that makes my own version of that a lot broader. Can you guys help Kristen find her look?
Kristen, yeah, okay. I think you might be inside for it.
It's often a lot harder when I have to try and do a project for myself, because it's a blank canvas, and it's actually easier for me when I work with boundaries and parameters, and but it's something that I think I want to explore more, my own real, personal, true approach to beauty and art and storytelling. Because I used to do it quite a lot, and now that I work so commercially, I do less of that.
Est-ce que tu peux me résumer votre journée?
On a commencé par un petit réveil à 4h du mat pour aller faire le premier show de la journée. Dès qu'on a eu fini chez Junia, on a couru pour faire le deuxième défilé. Et après, elle avait une VIP à faire, des chanteurs, des acteurs. Et puis on s'est préparé pour venir pour le lancement d'un de ses nouveaux rouges à lèvres. Et puis après, elle a encore une soirée que les marques organisent.
Special edition. So we don't have that many of them, so it's quite a big launch for us. It's fucking exhausting. And then I have to do the normal makeup as well for shows and for campaigns. So it's taken a lot out of me, but now at least I feel like everything I do, I can direct towards the brand, and so it makes my life and my work feel like it's got much more of a purpose. It's like, why hasn't anyone done this before? It's so obvious, like a penis-shaped lipstick. Based on no one in particular, It isn't sort of gratuitous. It's a bit kind of Jeff Koonsy. It's like a statement piece, and it's fun. For the last kind of year or so, there's been so many conversations culturally and globally around sexuality, around gender, nudity on television, abortion laws in America. And I feel like perhaps in my head, I was picking up on that, and so it felt like the right time to launch it, because people I just knew would respond well, or not.
This is her night. This is her ride.
I think now that I'm getting older and I wear more makeup, and I appreciate the power of it, I really feel like it is a really powerful tool. If you are feeling like shit, makeup can make you feel like you want to feel, which is good, and, awake or whatever. It's so tied up with our identity and self-expression, which is kind of the key to everything, really. So I think I appreciate it actually more and more, and I feel more content with calling myself a makeup artist.
And thank you so much for watching.